Neil from Essex here today with one of the guys from our call center, Lynn Anderson. Lynn was recently helping a customer and solved it in a really unique way that I thought would be entertaining to many to you. Lynn, tell me what you ran into here the other day.
Yes, well, I was helping a customer out on a M4500 DT, which is an older tractor for Kubota. So by me putting that actual model in our system, which I was looking for a part in the front axle area, which only had 2 parts available for part numbers out of a good probably 20 other parts that was on there. So in the process of that, I had to think about where in the world and how in the world can I get the rest of these part numbers. So me using my brain a little bit, I tried to see if we had a book. Couldn't find really a book on it, so I was just brainstorming. I thought, what else could I use or what else would have this information? Which came out to be the Microfiche, which is a machine pretty much older than I am. But it did its job, and I was able to find those parts that the customer was looking for.
So it is funny, you know, when you look behind a dealership and you see like all the books and the what looks like junk that we store back behind these places, it has a purpose today. So we're going to go back, we're going to look at this process that Lynn went through here in order to help somebody out and take a look at the Microfiche machine, right? A machine from the 1960s that is still an asset to us here today.
Essex, a helping hand with your land.
So run me through here this front axle. So we were looking for the front axle on M4500.
Went right to the front axle in the 4500. The young man said he needs the bearings that go with that front axle, which from the looks of here, he said, I need both bearings. So I see here number 19 looks like a bearing. As you can see, number 20 looks like a bearing, one on each side. Now, I just know that based off of working here long enough. I know what a bearing looks like, but also I see there, then I know what to actually look up and what the picture looks like. And I know for a fact it's going to be number 19 and number 20 that we need to get the part numbers for. And that's when the Microfiche came in handy.
Yeah, so you can see here at the bottom, you got like number 1 and number 2, but
nothing else underneath there. Yeah. So, which is very rare. You never see nothing like this, which if you go to the next page, you don't see it, and you see the rest of the part numbers pick up just like they do.
You live in this stuff day in, day out.
Every day.
And when it comes to finding challenging things, understanding how things come together, you know, like sometimes a customer might be able to go through and look at stuff online and kind of understand what's going on, but
break it down.
You guys are here to make things easier.
Yeah, of course. Like perfect example, this bolt set has a serial number break. And it's 2 different part numbers. So most likely there is a difference between these 2 16s. And that's why when you guys call in and you ask us, we tend to want to get that serial number right away as well. And that also can help us identify exactly what you have. So, but that's just an example right there.
So the next step from here, after the axle,
it'll be the Microfiche.
Be the Microfiche. So tucked away upstairs here is the Microfiche
machine.
What would our kids say if they saw this thing?
Well, they'll probably think it's a TV and what exactly does this thing do? It isn't even in color. That's pretty much probably what the kids would
Where do I change the channel?
Exactly. But basically, it's pretty self-explanatory. We know over here we got our Kubota stuff right here, and it tends to be in order, so it makes it a lot easier. And like I said, we're working on that M4500 DT. M47, M4500 DT, exactly what we need. Put that right back there when we're done. This is what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. Every single one is considered basically a parts catalog breakdown. Very, very small, and you won't be able to see it until it hits that light.
So when you look at the thing there, is this for the whole tractor on that one card?
Yeah, for this tractor, this would be for your M4500 regular, which would be your 2-wheel drive, and your M4500 DT, which would be your 4-wheel drive. That'd be the difference there. And as you can see on the date here, that says March 1989. Wow. But yep, basically take that there and put that right in here. There we go. And that's basically what we're doing here. You're gonna see how I navigate this thing. But right now I'm looking for that front axle, which you see top link group, everything named here. And let me see here. I'm getting close. That's what front axle case group.
It is funny how
there it is right there.
How it looks the same.
It's the same exact diagram, just you actually have your part numbers this time. Which you can see right here, those bearings was number 19 and number 20. And like I say, the only reason I know that is because I know exactly what bearings pretty much look like. Then if you just want to make sure you're right, you can look it up at the same time, which we believe was what we said, number 19. And as you look over here, number 19 is what? A ball bearing. And it actually gives you the part numbers for that as well. Let me see here. Oh, hold on. This would be, yep, this part numbers right here, which you see right here in number 19, which would be your 08101-63307, which, believe it or not, is still a live part number to this day. So in other words, we still have parts for this M4500, which is a ball bearing. Like I said, and that was number 19. And number 20, let me see if we're right again, says ball bearing again. We know it's the same, basically the same number almost, 08101-63305, which again is also still a live part number. And just to think about that, I would have never been able to find out what part number I've been looking for or getting if it wasn't for this microfiche right here, because as you can see, it's not on our website and it's not on KPAT's website. So very, very, very helpful.
So like we said, we don't throw any information away, right? Because you never know when you're going to come back to this stuff. So the Microfiche machine is one example of that. Where are we standing here, though?
Yes, right here, I call it the library. The library, Messick's library. Anything you can think of, we have paperwork on everything and anything, to mixers, to disc harrows, you got tillage equipment here, planners.
You know, you pull this stuff out and you start fanning through here, and it's like, it's a look back through time here, right? To old IH stuff. And interestingly, like, this isn't just stuff on a shelf over here where it's forgotten about for us. We actually treat this like an actual library, right? So these things have bin locations in here, and you check these books out when you take them, and it is treated like a real library with real information in it. And the effort that's gone through to organize this kind of stuff is what actually, you know, makes it useful, right? As opposed to just junk sitting on a shelf. So I thought this was a cool story to share, right? I'm always super proud of guys like Lynn when we hear stories like this, right? Fundamentally, this is a customer service business, and the lengths that these guys go to in order to get things done for you is really what makes the difference in the customers that come and choose Messick's for their parts needs. So props to you. Thank you for what you do for people every day. And what do you have to say about this thing?
Never throw anything away.
Never throw anything away.
You never know. You might just need it, but never throw anything away, because as you can see, something from 1989 can help you here in 2025.
Save the day. So if you're shopping for a piece of equipment and we can help, if you got parts and service needs for a machine you've already got, give Lynn a call at Messick's. He's available at 800-222-3373 or online at Messicks.com. Every one of you.